Kev G, weather overview. Welcome to November, everybody. And it looks like over the next 10 days we don't get a lot of precipitation, but what we do get is two shots of pretty cold air for this time of year. One of them moves in for the weekend, and then another one moves in for early next week, probably around Tuesday or Wednesday. But that could change with the models and how they see things. But that's what I'm looking at in the general sense. You have two successive cold shots, a few days apart, lasting a day or two. I think you're looking at the possibility of the growing season ending along the coast for this weekend because we do have a shot at below freezing temperatures at night for either Friday or Saturday, depending how it all shakes out. But high temperatures for Friday and Saturday are not doing any better than the low to mid 40s. So if you have that winter jacket, have it handy for the end of the week. We're going to need it for a couple of days, believe it or not. And I think, based on the overall weather pattern, that we're going to have another shot of pretty cold air for this time of year for next Tuesday and the Wednesday. Now, as far as precipitation, not a whole heck of a lot. In fact, when we look at the Weather Prediction Center, this is their 7-day precip total, and you have this general area of green, and that would signify that most places get less than a quarter of an inch of rain for the entire 7-day period. The only thing that would change with that is if a storm system decides to come up from the south late in the week, which doesn't look like it's going to happen right now, but it's something to keep in mind as we go forward. So when we take a look at the day-to-day off the GFS, I'm going to switch to Thursday rather, off the Tropical Tidbits site. And this is where we have the first important cold front come through. So when we get into Wednesday night and Thursday, it warms up ahead of the front, marginally so, and then we have the front move through for Thursday, and this is the beginning of pretty cold air coming down from Canada for the weekend, and Friday and Saturday are likely to be the coldest air of the fall season for the tri-state area. Now, this storm to the south, it has to be watched, but it looks like it's going to slide out to sea with not a real bother to us as far as rainfall is concerned. Now, as we go into late in the weekend, a Veterans Day weekend, we have another frontal passage that's going to move through. And by Monday or so, I think we'll get into some showers and clouds with this, and this will usher in even more cold air. You can see there's a lot of snow on the backside of this low for next Monday over the Great Lakes, and I think areas downwind of the lakes are going to get into some pretty heavy lake effect snow. For us, it's just going to be clouds and showers with reinforcing shots of cold air. Now, if we quickly look at the jet stream off the European model, courtesy once again of Tropical Tidbits, you can see that by the time we get into late week, we have the jet stream very far to the south, ushering in that cold air, and this is a strong shot. It gets out of here by the time we get into Monday, but then another reinforcing blast of cold air settles in for Tuesday and Wednesday, and this is reflected off of Weather Underground pretty nicely. We have temperatures that start off where they should be this time of year, with with that hidden rain chance on Tuesday. I don't think it's a big deal, but I think highs do get up at near 60. For Wednesday, it's much cooler again, but then the real cold air comes in for the weekend, and then a quick rebound for Monday and Tuesday before more cold air, I think, settles in on the order of what we're going to experience this weekend. So be prepared for the coldest weather to date, at least for a couple days, and then another shot of potentially cold air for Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.